Good morning. It is January 15th on this Wednesday. Happy birthday, Christopher. Christopher is the guy who is my computer genius friend. He's family, but he's more of a friend because that's how much he means to me. So I hope you have a wonderful day, man. Here's to you. Oh, that's good. That's some coffee I brought back from Hawaii. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well today. And I know we talked about banned books, not that recently, but the one that somebody gave to me, Kyle, thank you, Kyle. Kyle also gave me this light right here, our podcast, Hanging with Uncle sign. I'm trying to make it a little bit more legible. I don't know. But anyway, again, it's a work in progress. But thank you, Kyle. We're going to talk about Breakfast of Champions, a banned book. And I'm early in the book. I have not finished it. But I can tell you why this is a banned book, because there's a lot of truth in it. So let's get going. Just want to read a paragraph or two, and then we'll just kind of let that sink in. All right. So in Breakfast of Champions, it's a dystopian fictional novel, so the characters are not real, but Kurt Vonnegut is a genius. In the nonsense, there is power. Well, think about that for a second, because let's talk about the nonsense, starting with 1492. You know, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, blah, blah, blah. Teachers told children this is when their continent was discovered by human beings. There are indigenous people already here, but don't let me get ahead. Actually, millions of human beings were already living full and imaginative lives on the continent in 1492. That was simply the year in which sea pirates began to cheat and rob and kill them. Which is true. That's exactly what Columbus did. That's exactly what the Europeans did. Here was another piece of evil nonsense which children were taught, that the sea pirates eventually created a government which became a beacon of freedom to human beings everywhere else. There were pictures and statues of supposed imagery beacon for children to see. It was sort of an ice cream cone on fire. The torch, Statue of Liberty. Actually, the sea pirates, who had the most to do with the creation of the new government, owned human slaves. They used human beings for machinery, and even after slavery was eliminated, because it was so embarrassing, they and their descendants continued to think of ordinary human beings as machines. And I'll leave it there, because you can see why people would want this banned, because it tells the real truth of what happened, and all you have to do is apply common sense to understand what Kurt is trying to say. We've been lied to our entire educational career. It's as simple as that. This land was stolen. So don't tell me how it was founded on Christian values, because the Ten Commandments were handed down long before 1492. And I remember a commandment that says, "Thou shalt not steal," which is exactly what happened. Using slavery and European technology, which meant gunpowder, weapons, instruments of death that would shoot projectiles to tear flesh and bone easily. And that was the method they used to steal. Basically, they robbed it, which is just theft by force versus just theft. So it's stealing, it's wrong. That's what this country was founded on. Nothing to do with Christian principles. And it's time our kids knew the truth. It's as simple as that, because we've been lied to our entire life by our educational system. And we need to stop that. One of my favorite shirts is, I have a shirt called Homeland Security. And it has a bunch of Native Americans on the back of the shirt holding rifles. And the caption reads, "Defending Homeland Security since 1492. So that gives you an idea of basically the lies we've been taught. And I hope that this just couple of sentences, couple of paragraphs in this book, and that's why I can't put this book down. It is really, really good. And Kurt Vonnegut is an easy read, so it's not boring. But if you have an inquisitive mind, if you're open to learning the truth and applying common sense and critical thinking, it's very easy to see why this is a banned book and why everyone should pick it up and read it. Just my opinion, okay? But I'm enjoying it. So again, thank you, Kyle. Happy birthday, Christopher. You guys have a wonderful day. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. Just be kind to one another, all right? That's all we ask. And I will see you guys later.